one can say that it has been a dream come true for Devin the Dream Haney. Turned professional at the young age of 16, premiered his career on The Breakfast Club to let the world know he's going to be the next world superstar. But back to where it all started, Mayweather's Boxing Club, where all of the excitement in boxing was revolved around Floyd Mayweather. That included his boxing gym, staffed by Floyd Sr. as one of the young prodigies coming out of Mayweather's gym, including fighters like Shakur and Gervonta Tank Davis. He showed his grit and tenacity in Doghouse Battle Wars. Devin Haney, young, was tested and proved himself to be the champion he is today. So he went on and did that. Trained relentlessly under the training of Snack, which is under Victor Conte, previously known for and steroids, but this training was legit, just extremely intense training. He built his boy body into the champion he is today. He went on to showcase his doghouse talent in his resume, knocking out journeymen on Century of the Year knockout-worthy knockouts. And then a huge battle-tested journey ahead of him. Devin Haney then went on to knock off a veteran in Jorge Linares, who tested Devin's jaw for the first time in his career, but he got up and handled business as a true champion. Not rattled at all, a young Devin Haney, ready for the moment. He went on basically to shut out Linares the whole rest of the rounds, showcasing his defense and his precision-like attacks in and out of the pocket. Linares being a formidable opponent, Devin basically fought his best fight to that date. On to easy work with Kambosos, a glorified journeyman. A little better than a journeyman, beat him twice convincingly, and even better in the second fight, literally making a fool out of Kambosos, turning him left and right, bruising him up and down. Then, up onto his biggest test till the date. At this point in life, Devin, still young and focused and unfazed with his camp together, went in and possibly fought one of the best fights of his life currently. With his body work, his jab, and his ring generalship around the ring, although he clearly lost a few rounds to Loma, he edged him out to remain undisputed champion. However, now with all the glory, still young and on top, now he has to live the young, rich, successful lifestyle. Jewelry, cha-ching, and the finest of cars, the fastest. And them girls that you couldn't hit back then, they didn't want me, now they hot and they all on me. Oh, you indulging in all that now. All those parties and social clubs you couldn't get into, you gotta get into them now. On the unrelated boxing tip, I think Diddy might be his curse. Once you get to hanging around evil entities and evil forces around you, you get thrown off of your balance and your equilibrium in the universe. And intermingling with people like Diddy, this might have signaled the downfall for Devin Haney, unfortunately. Every fight, I have to outdo the last outfit that I had, so now I gotta wear these heavy ass shorts and heavy ass boots, not sneakers, but boots. By the way, I love the outfit stylistically, beautiful boots, but bro, this is the biggest fight of your career. You cannot give away those advantages to a fighter who is already just as fast as you in Ryan Garcia, and now your reaction time is off because of those heavy ass shorts and those heavy boots. And a lesson to anyone, you could be on top on Monday and Tuesday hits you with a left hook just like Ryan Garcia. Now you're struggling to get up, booty in the air, and now we've seen this before. Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen it with Broner. Couldn't handle the lifestyle, got hit with a big left hook, never recovered psychologically. We've even seen a warning for Tank. He took a knee in his last fight and didn't get any points taken off. he got lucky because he's the poster boy. They can't sacrifice him losing to somebody like Lamont Roach. But again, the fast lifestyle gets to us sometimes. I'm a victim myself. The pleasures of this world and the stress of this world, sometimes it gets to us. But when you're boxing, you got to be precise, as your health is on the line and your record is on your reputation is on the line. And for Haney, that left hook changed him psychologically, but talent wise, especially in his recent performance against Ramirez, he seemed timid and actually scared to engage with Ramirez. But the general shit in terms of like the control and his positioning and his footwork was really good. Even with his jab, his improved jab, flashes of an improved jab, and good engagement, good movement, just no engagement with throwing his hands, which is also what we've seen with Adrian Broner and superstars that have gotten knocked out before or knocked down or whatever. These guys never got knocked out, but they got knocked down. And these guys are really high talent. So when they get knocked down, it's really hard for their psyche. Now, as for the scorecard, if you can analyze the scorecard in his last fight, you can see that it's very alarming. Very record breaking lows in terms of the amount of punches he's throwing. I see here one good thing to note is round number 3. I see 10 power punches thrown, 6 landed, and a few jabs thrown throughout the fight. That's fairly active in that round. I have faith in Haney. Left with Turkey establishing that we won't have this. He stated that if they run, they won't have a high paying job. Maybe Bill goes back to the drawing board and they might be limiting Devin a little bit too much. In terms of his talent, he's still in his prime, and I understand he doesn't want to get hurt, especially with somebody like Ramirez, who he probably doesn't feel isn't on the level of messing up the bag. But the way it looked to the public, it didn't look good. Um, I understand you don't want to engage in a dangerous fight, but um, moving forward, I don't think we're gonna see this from Devin Haney. These guys are prize fighters; they gotta pay expensive bills. Um, I do see him implementing more of this extremely cautious defensive style of his, but hopefully he can get to throwing more punches. But let me know, guys, what you guys think. Is this over for Devin Haney? Did Ryan Garcia put a hex on Devin Haney? I'm out. It's your boy Lucky Boxing. You're lucky to be here. Thank you. Take care. Subscribe.